Good morning, Vikas, Hitesh, Anmol, Shadalam, Jaswant, Bhavya, Neha, Suraj, Lokesh.
Guys, please switch on your cameras. Those of you who have joined through Zoom, it is meant to be an interaction.
See, if we have to make it interactive, obviously eye contact got to be there. Just a minute, I was talking to him. See, if you compare sociology and anthropology, sociology paper one, it is based on five thinkers: Marx, Merton, Parson, Durkheim, and Weber. Whole paper one. And if you are good at these five, then only you can score. The problem is that the thinkers of social sciences, uh, for the people with the science background, it's very difficult to comprehend. It may take much of lot of your time. And besides, sociology syllabus looks smaller, but if the one who knows it would realize that it is at least double that of anthropology. And then sociology and philosophy are two optionals where good command on language is required. And people with technical background, they do not have language. Hmm? Both are helpful in essay and social issues. Hmm? But those with the technical background, they are in the habit of writing just to the point. Anthropology, geography, and psychology. These are the those based on this kind of approach. But sociology is not. So not only you require the good command on the subject based on those five thinkers, at the same time you need to develop command on the language as well. Otherwise, socio is, if you have command, socio is scoring. Hmm? With those of you who have joined online, let us make it a dialogue. Onwards, whatever I have to say, I'll tell you. Firstly, let me deal with your issues. Nobody is interested in asking anything? Anyone?
गुड इवनिंग
Good evening, sir.
सर बोल रहा था कि ऑप्शनल को के जीएस के साथ ही ओवरलैप करके पढ़ना चाहिए या
शाहजालाल जी पहले फेस तो दिखाइए अपना. I I I wonder why you people have to. If somebody is sitting in front of you, interacting with you, then obviously you have to be face to face. Though best way is to be present online, but still offline, online we can do. कहाँ कर रहे हैं आप जनरल स्टडीज?
जी सर ओनली आईएएस से.
Only IS. How many hours you are spending in a day?
अभी तो 6 आवर्स दे रहे हैं
6 hours a day.
जी क्लास लेके.
मैं क्लास की बात कर रहा हूँ. How much time you spend for your
वो क्लास
class?
में अभी 3 आवर्स.
So if you are spending 6 hours, then you obviously the same time additional you can give to anthro also. See, in anthropology, there are 5 topics. When you are doing those 5 topics, you have to fully devote to anthropology. These 5 topics are fossil evidence, primates, archaeology, and if you do not have background in bio, then these additional 2 topics, evolution and genetics. Other than these topics, you can equally devote to GS and anthro both. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Let everyone ask one question and the discussion will be complete. Just one.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Yeah,
Doctor.
I didn't start any preparation until now. I'm doing job currently. I'm thinking of resigning it and start to prepare. When I spoke, when I spoke with my friends who are preparing for UPSC, they told me that first complete your uh, optional subject so that it will be easier for the revision. So I'm not sure how it is, whether it is correct or not, but I want to know and just researching on what options should I choose. And I'm from technical background. I did my BTech in mechanical engineering.
See, as far as choosing an optional, if you have seen the videos of toppers in anthropology, you should know what is their background.
Yeah, most of them they are saying that anthropology
They
is
are
the
engineers only. Then regarding the preparation, your friends have suggested that you take up optional first. We always advise that you finish your mains preparation before you think about prelims. It hardly matters whether you take up optional first or GS first, because ultimately you have to appear in the exam as a whole. The
yeah
success will depend on both. Obviously, if you are starting with an optional and you are doing it sincerely, anthropology you can finish at the best in 4 months, maybe 5. And I don't think there is any other option that can. But the kind of hard labor you learn to put in while you are preparing anthro, you can use the same pattern, same set in hard work. And GS mains takes about 6 to 7 months to prepare.
okay
Optional takes about 4 to 5 months. You can say that mains preparation takes about 1 year and prelims another 3 to 4 months. This means this is the time for you to start for 25.
yeah
Those of you who have already appeared previously and qualified through the prelims, they may think about appearing in 2024. But for everybody else, the advice is that 25 would be definitely better.
okay yes.
What about the job?
Yeah, I resigned it. I'm on a notice period right now, so I it will be completed by December.
अच्छा, चलो शर्मिला.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, I wanted to know when will the December batches start?
It is there in the advertisement itself. We are
Uh,
starting on 17th.
Sir, it's not yet mentioned in the website, the exact dates.
But every day, I think today there was an ad in Hindu, yesterday, then day before also.
Yes, sir, I haven't
We are
noticed
starting
that.
on 17th.
All right. Thank you, sir.
And details about the classes, how we proceed, how you have to write your answer. Antim sir is there with me. He'll be telling you all those
All
administrative
right,
details.
sir. And sir, one more thing. I am not getting your book here in Chandan in West Bengal. Can I get a courier from there? The
Where
book
are
you
you
have
calling
written.
from? Where are
I'm
you?
I'm from Chandan in West Bengal, Hubli district.
You can have it Flipkart.
Flipkart is not available. I have searched it.
It is there. Yesterday only I looked at.
Then I'll search for it again. I have searched it 2 days earlier. It wasn't there that time. Maybe it
I
was out
saw
of stock.
yesterday. I saw.
Okay, sir. I'll
I
check
don't
it.
know.
Thank you, sir.
Bhavya, good
Yes,
afternoon, sir.
good afternoon, sir. Sir, I had the same question as Sharmila as to when the classes are starting. And yeah, so I have basically started preparing for CSE from the last year, and I studied anthropology. My background is basically biomedical science, so I know a bit about evolution or the basics of biology. Now, the thing is that last year I started preparing for anthropology. I gave around 2.5 months for it. And I found myself struggling with sources of like anthropology. That's when I came to know about Vaids, about you, sir. And Yeah, so that is my problem. I'm basically
Which topics, which areas you are confused about?
sir, so right now I was studying from the Delhi University
No,
courses that I
you
have.
tell me in which section you have paucity of sources.
Okay, so socio-cultural anthropology
My,
basically.
my book is here. She was talking about In Search of Ourselves.
Okay, okay, sir. I will look into it.
And
Socio-cultural anthropology, and then like is archaeological anthropology that important of
that is Bhattacharya, an outline of Indian prehistory.
okay, okay, sir.
No, but before that, let me tell you, for
Yes.
any competition, particularly for UPSC, there are two things. One is content, one is approach. Content, you can have an institute study material that they may have consulted 10, 20, 30, 40 books, or you directly read from the books, you will get content. The question is, who will give you the approach? Whether you are doing and writing things properly within the word limit, within the time limit, whether the content is optimum or not, you need somebody to do that.
Right.
If you have a natural flair for that, then it's different. On
Mhm.
an average, people need a mentor.
Right, sir. Agree. Sir, that's why actually I wanted to take your guidance for it. And that's why I'm here because I'm not able to understand what is important and what is not in
What
order
is,
to study.
pardon, what is?
Like, which is what is optimal to study and what is not. What points should we eliminate and what we should
No,
not.
that only you can know when you gain knowledge.
Right, sir. Right.
Hmm? And regarding what you have to read and what you have to not, we make clear right in the first class itself. But one thing is very sure, we insist on reading the textbooks,
Okay.
not the help books. Like
Yes.
Akshat is there or Bhashma is there. We
Mhm.
always advise the students that firstly you should write your own answers and then compare with Akshat's book or Bhashma's book. If
Okay.
your answer quality is better than theirs, that
Mhm.
means definitely you have greater chance of success. Otherwise, these books have become common.
Mhm.
Everybody will be taking their help. And otherwise also there is a limit to these help books. What is the limit? Like I told Akshat also. If you have to write a short note, say 200 words, if you are writing just to the point, then those who are already prepared, they can benefit.
Right.
But those who are beginners, they cannot understand what is written there. So if you write in a lucid way to for everybody to understand, that will double the word limit or maybe more than that.
Mhm.
So you got to develop your own wisdom regarding what to give, how much to give, and how to give. And that comes through rigorous answer writing practice. And during the classes itself, we will practice something about 170 to 180 answers and evaluating them as well. Anmol, hmm? Vikas,
Good afternoon, sir.
yes sir.
Sir, actually, my doubt is here that I'm totally a new into this field, and I'm here little confused regarding whether I should start with the optional or with the GS first. So some of my friends just advise me that better you go with your optional. You will be having a better clarity over the optional, and then from April or May you start with the GS so that you can have a better plan regarding this UPSC. First optional and then the GS. So
You
what
should,
should I
you should,
do?
you should have asked them that if I start with general studies, what are the demerits of that?
They just advise me that if you start with GS, then you will be having very less time for the optional to complete with
That
it.
is it. That way, if you insist on optional, then you will have less time for GS. And
But
why?
first,
Listen,
but first,
listen. Why should you have less time? I have been telling students that there is no need to appear in UPSC more than twice. First attempt should be your best attempt. If time is limited, postpone your attempt. First attempt should be your best. But still, because it is first, some unforeseen errors may be there. So you keep another chance for yourself. That should be enough. It's no use wasting for 5 years or 6 years, then lamenting that you wasted. If you cannot, despite your best, what else you can do? That means that you are meant for some better things in life. UPSC is not the end of the world.
Yes, sir.
So if you think you are not prepared, even see, we advise like if you have to appear in 25, my suggestion is by January 31st, you should be ready with whole of mains, means both all the 4 papers of general studies and both the papers of option. If you think you cannot, then postpone your first attempt. Otherwise, it becomes a cycle of failures. You will never be prepared. First thing is, without mains preparation, it's literally not impossible, but most difficult to qualify through the prelims. And if you qualify, definitely you will fall in the mains.
Sure,
So
sir.
that will be a very bad strategy. Take your time, finish your mains preparation. You may start with optional, you may start with GS, but one thing is there, when you have your optional, then you are confident, okay, 500 marks worth of things you have done. In anthropology, 75 to 100 marks worth of social issues you have taken up. Even how to prepare essay, that also you have taken up. Means something like 600 marks or so you have prepared. But same is the case with general studies. One paper, you have finished 250 marks. Second paper, again you have finished 250 marks. So it depends on which way you look at it. Ultimately, by 31st of January, in the year you are facing an exam, you should be ready with your mains. Both papers of optional and 4 papers of general studies.
Sure, sir. So whether I should start with both at a time or first GS or
You cannot.
but it might seems very difficult for me, sir, doing both at a time, GS and optional, sir.
I'm
So
telling you,
because so in this case, what should I do, sir?
I
So
told
better,
you, if you are taking up anthro, that takes about 4 to 5 months.
yes, sir.
This mains preparation of GS takes about 6 to 7 months.
Yes,
So
sir.
within a year you have finished that. Then another 3 to 4 months for your prelims.
Prelims.
The strategy should be like if you have joined now for anthro, we'll have our test series immediately after prelims. At that time you will be doing. But after you finish anthro, you take up your general studies, finish by September or October, appear in the general studies mains test series. Then December onwards start preparation for prelims, and by March and April face test series of prelims, and then the time comes, done.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
चलो हाँ अनमोल बोलो.
सर मेरा 2025 में अटेम्प्ट मेरा इंजीनियरिंग खत्म होगी सर, तो सर मेरे लिए प्रेफर्ड अटेम्प्ट कौन सा है, 2025 या 2026?
ये डिस्टर्बेंस है आवाज में यार.
He's asking
Hello.
his graduation will be over, engineering graduation will be over in 25.
हाँ.
So should his first attempt be 25 or 26?
I told you when you are prepared for your mains, then only you think about prelims. How many times I have to repeat?
नहीं सर
Let me give an example of Akshat. In 4th year, Akshat prepared GS very thoroughly. When people would be enjoying 4th year is just like fun only, he was busy preparing his GS. But immediately after 4th year, he appeared in prelims and failed by 2 marks. Then he took up anthro, and thereafter he revised general studies, and then second rank. What is the hurry of appearing?
सर मेरे पे अभी जैसे टाइम है ना सर, पूरा 2024 का.
क्या मतलब?
विद कॉलेज सर, कॉलेज के साथ मेरे पे 2024 का पूरा टाइम है ना.
नहीं 25 में तुम्हारा फिनिश हो रहा है ना.
यस सर.
हाँ तो फिर हड़बड़ी क्या है? यू प्लान, यू स्टडी, इफ यू थिंक यू कैन फिनिश योर मेंस प्रिपरेशन बाय 31st of January 25, you appear in 25.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर.
Okay.
Lokesh.
हेलो गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
Good afternoon, sir.
सर मैं लास्ट टाइम ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाया, तो मुझे ये पूछना था इस बैच के साथ मैं 24 के लिए एम करके ज्वाइन कर सकता हूँ? मैंने अपना जीएस बहुत हद तक कवर कर लिया, सिर्फ 10% मेरा जीएस लेफ्ट है।
कहाँ से किया?
मेरे हाँ सर, मैंने ओनली आईएएस से किया जीएस।
तैयार हो गया?
हाँ सर, मतलब तैयार है सर, लगभग लगभग तैयार। मेरा सिर्फ जो कुछ
कौन सा एरिया सबसे ज्यादा तैयार है मुझे बताओ, आई लास्ट ईयर।
हाँ सर, अभी सर सिर्फ मैंने मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स ही खत्म करे हैं सर।
कौन सा? स्पेसिफाई एनी वन आप।
हाँ हाँ सर, मैंने पॉलिटी खत्म किया है सर अभी।
पॉलिटी
इकोनॉमी का
पूछो,
इकोनॉमी
पूछो उन्हें, पॉलिटी पूछो।
हाँ सर, अब थोड़ा सा रिवीजन तो अभी कर रहा हूँ सर।
नहीं sir, preparation means yes, ask anything. Preparation means that for a paper, just an overnight study will completely revise your syllabus. That is called preparation. If you have to revise, it means you are not prepared. Simple.
Yes sir.
In class also we have this पढ़ के आयो थोड़ा बहुत. I just rejected. थोड़ा बहुत means nothing. Either you have read or you have not. Either you are prepared or you are not.
Yes sir.
तो कौन सी चीज तैयार है बताओ मुझे? कुछ भी नहीं.
हाँ हाँ सर।
तो फिर क्यों 24? See, one thing,
Yes sir.
let me tell you one thing. When you start your preparation for optional and you have joined a coaching like us, be sure, I have a grudge against whole of your generation that what you study today, you forget tomorrow.
Yes sir.
So when you are seriously preparing anthropology, even if you had done GS preparation good, half of the things you are likely to forget. Then where is the time for you to appear in 24?
Yes sir.
And still you are asking.
Yes
Hmm?
sir. सर एक क्वेश्चन और था मेरा।
Hmm.
सर जैसे कि सर यूपीएससी में आज के समय सर बहुत सारा मटेरियल सर मिलता है, मतलब टेलीग्राम ग्रुप्स हो गए, यूट्यूब हो गया, इतने सारे रिसोर्सेज हो जाते हैं। ट्विटर भी खोलो तो उसमें भी क्वेश्चंस डले रहते हैं, कुछ नोट्स डले रहते हैं, एंट्रो की भी चीजें डली।
Sir, just a minute. What you require for UPSC is clarity of concept,
Yes sir.
then its analysis, plus minus, and then conclusion.
Yes sir.
You don't have to look at 20 sources.
Yes sir.
UPSC otherwise also doesn't want you to read too much. You hardly have to write 120, 130, 150 words out of 10 marker.
Yes sir.
So if you read say 5,000 words, what are you going to do with all those 5,000 words? If you have got conceptual clarity, then only thing left is analysis.
Yes sir.
And most of the sources, they lack analysis. You can easily eliminate them.
Okay
And
sir.
otherwise also toppers have been suggesting you what they have read. Glance through that. Like many of the books written 5 years ago may have become outdated.
Yes sir.
So you have to be very sure that the source you have been advised to consult, whether it is relevant currently or not.
Yes sir.
Fine.
Yes sir.
Next.
Vishal.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have just a small inquiry that I have just started my preparation this year only, and till now I have not still completed GS portion. So I am targeting 25, and I have clarity that I will finish my GS portion till August. So, sir, I have just a simple question that is there any batch which is going to start in May or June that I can join? So that
we have batches alternate months, but one thing is there, I told you that whatever you study, you have to remember as well. If you finish your GS by June or July, August, and thereafter you start your anthro, and by the time you finish anthro, you have forgotten half the GS. What is the use of preparing them?
So what will be the roadmap for that, sir? I am just thinking of that thing only.
My only advice is whatever you study in the day, remember by heart. Before going to bed, you should be sure that yes, whatever you studied, everything has entered your head. That kind of confidence you have to develop. Whatever you study, length is immaterial, content is important. Whatever you do, whole of it you should be able to imbibe.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Suraj?
Actually, sir, I'm traveling right now, so I cannot open my camera. So it's
चलो कोई
okay
बात
if I'll ask.
नहीं. कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे हो?
Sir, actually, मैं दिल्ली से बिहार जा रहा हूँ अपने घर. Actually, I was in
छठ तो हो
Delhi.
गई. छठ तो हो
Yes,
गई,
sir.
अब क्यों जा रहे हो?
सर कुछ मेरे काम है, कुछ एग्जाम वगैरह था इस वजह से. Then I'll
अच्छा
come
चलो
back
बोलो,
on
कोई बात नहीं, बोलो
December.
बोलो बोलो.
सर मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था कि actually I want to join your December batch for my optional, and my target year will be 2025. So whether should I join GS coaching or not along with the optional coaching, or should I finish my optional first, then I'll start with GS? Sir, what will be the best option for me? Sir,
ये
please
पहली
guide.
बात तो ये है कि जीएस की कोचिंग का फायदा क्या होता है मुझे नहीं मालूम. I tell you very frankly, the institutes which are very popular, who are doing good, they are crowded. They don't have even a minute to talk to you to solve your problems. They have kept people as counselors who have themselves never qualified in prelims. And you do not join a coaching to listen to a Babaji's bhashan. You join to solve your problems. You join to know how you can improve your chances of success. For need, it has to be rigorous answer writing and evaluation. And I doubt whether
Exactly.
any GS institute has this kind of facility. We always advise our students that on Telegram, videos of every person are there. If you have to listen to the person sitting in the class only, you can listen to the video. And you can take up 2 videos at a time. That means you can prepare in half the time. The rest of the time you can do self-preparation. And half the money that you save from GS coaching, you donate to me. Fine?
Okay, thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Hitesh? Hitesh?
Hitesh. Please unmute yourself.
Next, Karina.
नहीं तो ना सही. चलो तब तक आपसे पूछते हैं. यस.
आपने जैसे पहले मैंने ऑनलाइन सेमिनार देखा, आपने बताया कि जीएस की कोचिंग नहीं करते थे. तो जब मैंने दूसरे ट्राई किया, एनसीईआरटी के बेसिक्स पढ़ा, क्लास 9 10 11 12 पॉलिटिकल थ्योरी, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एक्ट, डेमोक्रेटिक पॉलिटिक्स 2 3, फिर मैंने लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ा. फिर उसके मैंने समझा पीवाईक्यू पे गया तो कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो रहे थे, कुछ सॉल्व हो.
See, let me tell you the way to prepare. We have 3 mediums to seek knowledge. First is audiovisual. You watch a movie, it gets impressioned in your mind forever. Second is audio. You may have somebody's cassette, listen twice, thrice, 4 times. You can understand. Image may not be built. Understanding through reading, it is the worst medium. What I'm telling you, that on Telegram, you have all the lectures. You listen twice, thrice, 4 times. Once you have understood, like two people have made videos about Lakshmikant on YouTube. These are available. You listen to the video, then read the chapter. You can easily understand. Directly going through the text, it takes much more time. And in the time of technology, when you have all the sources available online, you are wasting your time that way, doubling and tripling your time to prepare what you can prepare in 1/3 of your time. And those of you who think that polity they have done by going through Lakshmikant, then you tell me, when everybody goes through Lakshmikant only, why should the examiner give you marks? Those who have finished their Lakshmikant, my single advice, more for those who have not yet started, there is a series of lectures, 10 videos are there, Rajya Sabha TV, the making of Samvidhan, 55 minutes each, how our constitution was built. Any question on polity needs a backgrounder, and that is the best backgrounder you can have. Thereafter only you can understand polity. And not only that, whatever is said in the videos, all the great leaders have said, you can use as quotes in your essay. And even some of the logics which are discussed there, you can use in ethics. And if somebody tells me that I have read Lakshmikant and I know everything about polity, my simple comment is, you know nothing. So important is that series. I do not understand why institutes don't recommend it. The making of Samvidhan.
Sir, I think he is asking that Lakshmikant is only covering the basics, but the questions that are coming are quite current relevant. How
See, one thing is there, fundamental, if you are done with background, then you are like doing Lakshmikant. No book can take up currents as a whole up to date. So you have to take the help of either monthly magazine or you can visit our website. We daily update currents on our website. You can benefit from that. आप पूछेंगे कुछ?
सर मैं स्पेसिफिकली एंथ्रोपोलॉजी के लिए आया था। इस बार मैं आपसे मैं इस बार एक्चुअली एंथ्रोपोलॉजी मैंने चेंज किया, मेरा पहले ऑप्शन सी में था, तो लेकिन उतना अच्छा मैं देख नहीं पाया क्योंकि मेरी तैयारी इतनी एंथ्रोपोलॉजी की हो नहीं पाई।
क्यों नहीं हो पाई?
सर मैं खुद से पढ़ा था, मुझे ऐसी कोई पहले से मेरा बैकग्राउंड नहीं,
किसी का भी नहीं होता एंथ्रोपोलॉजी में बैकग्राउंड। जो भी आपके टॉपर्स हैं उनमें से कोई बीएससी एमएससी किया हुआ एंथ्रोपोलॉजी में? दोबारा क्यों नहीं किया? डाउट्स क्यों नहीं क्लियर किए? आंसर क्यों नहीं चेक कराए? भाई साहब, डे 1 से आंसर राइटिंग शुरू हो जाती है, एंड यू हैव टू कंटिन्यू टिल द एंड। और डांट खाने से अगर भागना है तो अलग बात है, फिर तैयारी भी ऐसी ही होगी। कितने आंसर दिखाए थे?
सर मैंने मतलब इतना जैसे ग्रुप से ज्वाइन किया था, मैं उसमें लिखता था, एक टेस्ट में ज्वाइन किया था विजन का, वो
तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ विजन में यार? आई कांट हेल्प इट।
सर ही इज टेलिंग ही हैज joined earlier and now going to join us.
पहले ज्वाइन किया था?
नहीं सर, मैं आज पहली बार आ रहा हूं।
अच्छा, पहली बार आ रहे हैं। अच्छा, अब आपने एंथ्रो पढ़ा है? मुझे सोर्सेज बताएंगे? टेक्स्ट बुक? टेक्स्ट बुक? हाँ, कौन सी टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ी? आपकी बैकग्राउंड क्या है? हाँ, पेपर 1 से शुरू करो ना।
एक्चुअली नोट्स थे उनके,
तब तक आप बता दीजिए।
सर ये आरटी सर के नोट्स है सर, मेरा मेन फोकस उनके था क्योंकि सर मैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग से चेंज किया था तो मेरे पास बहुत टाइम नहीं, और सर मैं
तो आपको किसी जोशी ने कहा था कि आपको एग्जाम देना जरूरी है अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है तो, या उसके बाद कोई टर्नाडो आने वाला है तो आप फिर अटक गए ना?
Yes, sir.
तो फायदा क्या हुआ?
सही सी बात।
मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ पास होने के लिए एक ही अटेम्प्ट चाहिए होता है।
Yes, sir.
तो फिर पहला क्यों ना हो?
Yes, sir.
एज कितनी हो गई अभी?
सही, मेरा लास्ट अटेम्प्ट होगा सर।
24 में?
Yes, sir.
तो अब तक क्या कर रहे थे? इतने लेट क्यों आए आप?
सर मैं एक्चुअली जॉब भी करता हूँ सर, तो पहले उसकी
तो बढ़िया है ना, जॉब के लिए ही तो लोग लड़ रहे हैं, आप जॉब कर ही रहे हैं तो क्या जरूरत है फिर आईएएस देने की? हम हमेशा कहते हैं कि दो चीजें एक साथ नहीं हो सकती। यूपीएससी इटसेल्फ इज अ फुल टाइम जॉब।
Yes, sir.
अब जॉब के साथ यूपीएससी करेंगे तो फिर तो वही होगा।
Yes, sir.
हम्म?
सर इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश करें सर, जो भी जॉब प्रोफाइल है थोड़ा।
सर ऐसा है, टाइम तो सभी के पास उतना ही होता है ना, 24 घंटे।
Yes, sir.
आप जो है जॉब नहीं कर रहे होते तो 10 से 12 घंटे पढ़ते हैं।
Yes, sir.
जॉब कर रहे हैं तो 8 घंटे आपकी जॉब हो गई। फिर जॉब से फिर लौट के आएंगे तो थोड़ा सा दिमाग में ऑफिस का भी घुसा होगा, थोड़ी सी थकान भी होगी। 4 से 5 घंटे अगर आप मिले आधे से भी कम टाइम, तो कितना हो पाएगा उसमें? हड़बड़ी में तो फिर वही होता है।
Yes, sir.
क्या है गुड नेम?
यशस्वी सर। यशस्वी।
यशस्वी, इतना सुंदर नाम और ऐसी ऐसी प्लानिंग बेकार।
नहीं सर, न्यू हाई।
बाद में डिस्कस करते हैं
सर।
आपसे।
यस
आप सर किस किस में डिसाइड कर रहे हो? यूपीएससी देना है कि नहीं देना?
मुझे स्टेट पीसीएस देना है सर, उसमें एंथ्रो लिया है।
कौन सा?
हरियाणा का।
पेपर चंडीगढ़ में चेक होते हैं, बड़ी लिबरल मार्किंग मिलती है। और बोलो।
बस सर वही था, उसी लिए
हरियाणा में, जम्मू कश्मीर में काफी प्रमोट किया जाता है पेपर जो चंडीगढ़ में चेक होते हैं।
ओके सर।
बस
बस सर।
चलो।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
बैठ जाओ इधर होकर। हाँ, यस सर, गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
Good afternoon, sir. I am Prem Kumar. I recently decided to take optional anthropology. That's why I need your guidance, sir.
You said you thought of taking anthropology. That means you have changed by now.
No, no, sir. This is the my first.
What's your
attempt.
background?
I did BA, sir. Bachelor of Arts.
From?
History, Political Science, Public Administration from Telangana.
So you have so many subjects. Why don't you opt from any of those?
Oh, sir.
Something that you have read for 3 years, you are leaving that and you want to take up that you will be preparing in 4 months.
But for mixture of both, sir, science and arts backgrounds about anthropology.
Actually, UPSC is meant for arts people only. Ironically, arts people either they don't come in or they fail in prelims itself. Engineering and doctors, they have their own professional jobs, but they occupy all the seats. Because it is a journalistic exam. They have to develop writing skills. Arts people naturally have the writing skills, so that gives an advantage. But people don't. Either they, most of them plug in the prelims only. So finally they are not there. So how should I help you? You tell me that.
Sir, like coaching or guidance.
That obviously for that only we are here.
Yes.
For coaching, this Andim sir will be telling you all the details. If you want to ask anything about the subject, for that I'm there.
No, sir. About coaching only I want to join.
Yes, if you have any questions regarding anthropology, UPSC preparation, the subject as a whole, the journey, you may question, sir. Any technical or administrative details, I'll be taking up once sir is done. Shushmita, Bhumika, would you like to ask anything? हितेश ने चैट में कुछ भेजा था, खोलना। This question is from Hitesh.
ये तो you will be telling about.
Fine, I'll take.
Once the batch is completed, who might have any doubts? You will be see. There are, I don't know what kind of studies you enjoy or not, but two major advantages are, once you have joined us, you have joined till the time you qualify or you are appearing in the UPSC. Second means you can repeat classes, you can repeat test series, you can come personally, question, answer everything. And second thing is, after the result is out and you are in the IAS, IPS, IFS general category cutoff, you get your fee back. So is it a fee or it is an investment? Actually, the real coaching starts after the coaching is over. After the coaching is over, only then you realize how much more time you require for preparation, for strategy making out, for appearing in the exam. Till the time you are facing coaching, you are busy answer writing only. After you have finished with the answer classes and you start your GS preparation, thereafter we tell now one answer every day. You 1 hour evening you give to answer for one answer. Now everything. When you write an answer and you submit, when I say that this answer is okay, it simply means that this answer is at least worth 60% marks. Otherwise, I'm not easily amused by what you write. And once I say it's okay, means you can mark it up. And you are writing 170 to 180 answers, maybe 200 in the classes, and then you have test series, then more answers are there, then we have time bound answer writing program after prelims qualify, again more are there. So you can keep interacting till you want. Once you have paid fee, your job is over. Done? बताओगे? See, people say UPSC is unpredictable public service commission. Not really. What you got to know is what UPSC expects of you. Always remember, too much reading does not make you a bigger IAS. And otherwise too, the pattern that we are adopting since 2013, you are not going to write any answer beyond 300, 350 words. So if you are reading something like say 2000 words from one source, why should you need another source to add to it? When you are writing an answer, we advise 4 steps. First thing is you write an answer, and whatever we discuss and dictate in the class, if you have to write 300 words, I dictate 330 or 340. Even that much from you have to cut down. What is the need for another source? We do it to save your time. First thing is you write an answer. If it is lengthy, then bring it within the word limit or time limit. No, UPSC says write in 150 words. Write in 200 words. Always remember, there is no word limit as such, standard word limit. There is time limit. For any question that you have to write, I write 200 words in 7 minutes. So for 7 minutes answer, my speed limit is 200 words. If you can write 170 words, for you the speed limit is 170. They are not going to count. If you write more, it will be cost of some other answer. So first thing, when you are preparing, first thing is clear understanding has to be there. Before you come to the class, you must read. Whatever doubts are there, you put up in my WhatsApp, and then we start with any doubts if they are separate. Otherwise, in the discussion, everything is done. Most of the things in 1.5 papers, these are lecture, discussion, dictation. Wherever only factual is there, we discuss and discuss in a way that in discussion only you can prepare your answer. So you very limited you have to read. You have to in tribal India you have to read a lot, because every time when you appear, new case studies may be coming, new research may be coming, but not so for rest of the papers. So you understand, and once you have written your answer, obviously you will be looking at sources and then writing it, and that won't be your own language. And if you are understanding in somebody else's language, that is too difficult. You convert into your own words. That will always remember. Otherwise, if it is getting lengthy, you convert into points, remember the content, anytime you can elaborate it. or you can cut it down depending on the need of the question. You have prepared a 20 marker, they have asked a 10 marker, you already have the points, you can summarize everything. There is a lot of myths about anthropology. ये सवाल किसका है तो समझ ही नहीं आ रहा.
I think he's Lokesh.
किधर है लोकेश? किधर है लोकेश जी? नजर तो आ नहीं रहा. कहाँ पे? अच्छा, अभी तो पूछ के हो तो फिर दोबारा फिर पूछने लग गए.
I think he's talking about the so-called hammering. People call that anthropology will get hammered.
मिथ्स मैंने समझा नहीं मैं.
हाँ सर, लाइक जो मिस में ये कहते हैं कि मतलब इसको पूरा रटने वाला सब्जेक्ट है, स्टैटिक है, छोटा सिलेबस है, बट मुझे थोड़ा
अरे
सा
अभी तो मैं बता रहा हूँ, यू हैव टू राइट एन आंसर, है ना, बेस्ड ऑन योर क्लास, बट देन यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट इनटू योर ओन एक्सप्रेशन. अपनी लैंग्वेज में उसको याद रखना है. किसी और की लैंग्वेज में पहली बात तो आप कितना चीज याद करोगे, एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज आपने एक आंसर एक लैंग्वेज में याद किया, एक सोर्स से देखा था, दूसरा आंसर दूसरे सोर्स से देखा था, एग्जामिनर तो पकड़ लेगा कि ये रटा हुआ है. इट हैज टू बी योर ओन एक्सप्रेशन, और पूरे पेपर में आपका एक ही एक्सप्रेशन होना चाहिए.
यस सर.
और जहां तक रटे होने की बात है, इन यूपीएससी यू नीड टू रटो एवरीथिंग. द रीजन इज दैट इफ यू हैव नॉट, you have to think in the exam. It may take, you cannot attempt all the 5 questions. At the best, you can attempt 3.5.
यस सर.
तो अगर आपने रटा हुआ है, at least 3 questions of your choice you get. The other 2 you can think and write also.
यस सर.
ठीक है, तो रटना तो हर चीज में पड़ेगा. जीएस में भी मान लो फैक्ट्स हैं, 20 फैक्ट्स हैं, अब 15 आपको याद करने होंगे तो करने तो होंगे ही फिर.
यस सर.
ठीक है. हाँ जी विकास.
Sir, actually, my question is here, like, before joining to the coaching of GS, we need to prepare the NCRT from 6 to 12 for the clearance of basic. So, is there any kind of basic subjects for the anthropology so that we have to prepare
पहले तो ये
before?
बताओ कि तुम्हें कहा किसने है कि जीएस की कोचिंग में 6 to 12 तक पढ़ना होता है?
Just I've just got to know, sir, that basics needs to be cleared so that you can
किसने
understand.
कहा है?
Like many of the faculties on YouTube also have just mentioned that you have to prepare the basics so that you can understand the classes very well, the
यार एक
concepts.
चीज बता, मैंने एनसीईआरटी की हिस्ट्री पढ़ी है, छठी से 12वीं तक. मेरे को तो कुछ समझ नहीं आया उसमें. जो पुरानी हिस्ट्री जो है बुक्स हिस्ट्री की, उसमें समझ आता है कुछ भी, हालांकि गलत है.
जी सर, मुझे भी समझ में नहीं
पढ़ाई
आया.
जाती. नई हिस्ट्री वाली जो किताबें हैं इसमें तो कुछ नहीं समझ आता.
जी सर.
सारा कट पेस्ट दिया, कट पेस्ट से चीजें समझ थोड़ी आती हैं, तो फिर पढ़ के क्या करोगे?
सर कुछ चीजें होती है ना सर, जैसे कि हमें समझ में नहीं आती, और कुछ वर्ड्स होती है ना सर, कीवर्ड्स,
मेरी बात सुनो,
जिसकी
सुनो सुनो, सोशल साइंसेज में ऐसी कोई भी चीज नहीं होती जो आप पढ़ के ना समझ सको. इशू ये है कि उनको यूज करके स्कोर कैसे करना है. एक चीज मैं बताऊं, बहुत सारे लोगों को ज्योग्राफी अच्छी नहीं लगती. एंड व्हाट इज द रीजन? पूरे हिंदुस्तान में बहुत कम अच्छे टीचर हैं स्कूल लेवल पे ज्योग्राफी के. वो अच्छे टीचर स्कूल में मिलेंगे तो क्यों अच्छा नहीं लगेगा भाई? अब तुम्हारे टीचर ने हिस्ट्री किताब देखकर ये अगर क्लास में पढ़ाई होगी तो ऑब्वियसली तुम्हें किताब हिस्ट्री उसी तरह से लगती होगी. ठीक है क्या नहीं? पहली बात तो यह है कि छठी से 12वीं तक पढ़ते पढ़ते क्या कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट खोलना है क्या? आप प्रीवियस ईयर्स पेपर्स पहले देखो. 11th-12th का जो कंटेंट होता है वही कंटेंट बेसिकली चाहिए होता है. नहीं समझ आए तो 9th-10th का बस. अब पता नहीं ऐसे कौन से वो एक्सपर्ट है जो आपको बता रहे हैं कि 6 to 12, ये वही चीज तो एडवांस होती जाती है जैसे आप क्लास में चलते जाते हैं. तो सबसे एडवांस 11वीं 12वीं समझ में आ रही है, तो 9वीं नहीं समझ आ रही तो 9वीं 10वीं पढ़ लो। अब मेंटल लेवल इतना तो कमजोर नहीं होगा आप लोगों का कि छठी से पढ़ना पड़े।
हाँ जी सर।
तो बस
हाँ जी, थैंक यू सर।
जहां तक एंथ्रो की बात है, एक किताब एम्बर एंड एम्बर की हम हमेशा रिकमेंड करते हैं, बाजार में भी अवेलेबल है, फ्लिपकार्ट पे भी अवेलेबल है, 15th एडिशन। 3 राइटर्स हैं पर एम्बर एंड एम्बर के नाम से ही फेमस है। वो बेसिक बुक है, पूरी एंथ्रो का बेस क्लियर कर देती है। डन। कुल मिलाकर के जितना यूपीएससी में आसान है, आप जो एसएससी का जो हायर लेवल एग्जाम होता है ना, उससे ज्यादा आसान होता है। द ओनली थिंग इज, फर्स्टली आपको पता होना चाहिए क्या पढ़ना है। पढ़ा तो समझ में आ गया, समझ में आ गया तो कागज में उतार सकते हैं कि नहीं उतार सकते। आपने कंसेप्ट समझना है, उसका एनालिसिस समझना है। कंसेप्ट को सपोर्ट करने के लिए आपको स्टैटिस्टिक्स चाहिए, एग्जांपल चाहिए, केस स्टडीज चाहिए, वो देनी है। और डायग्राम अगर हो सकता है बना सकते हैं तो वो देना है। और सारे के मामले में आपको प्रॉपरली इंट्रोड्यूस करना है, प्रॉपरली कंक्लूड करना है, बस इतनी सी बात करनी होती है। ठीक है। अब सारा जो एडमिशन का प्रोसीजर वगैरह है वो अंतिम सर बता देंगे, और फिर उसके बाद अगर आप लोगों को बात करनी है तो आप अपस्टेयर जाके कर सकते हैं। ठीक है।
Be seated, guys. Hello, everyone. Before I start, this question was asked that you should study the NCRTs from 6th to 12th. I believe that this is an old notion. Back when in the 80s, 90s, toppers interviews were very less topper interactions. So what people used to do, the rare interviews used to be in employment news. So from there, this notion has come up. But nowadays, you have ample of resources. You have Google. Just simply put in Google whatever you are not able to understand in 11th or 12th NCRTs, and you can get the details. Earlier, the context was that if you don't have enough resources, then you have to jump to the basic books to understand those things. But fortunate for you, you have enough resources these days that you need not take up. Okay. So to start with the admission process, the admission will begin on 1st of December at 8 a.m. in the morning. You have to go to our website and register there. Those who are looking for admission in offline batch, they will be given a time slot at which they have to be at the institute and complete the formalities. So when you are coming for offline admission, make sure you bring 2 passport size photographs and a photocopy of your voter card or Aadhaar card, okay, along with the fee, obviously. And the fee can be paid by cash, check, online transfer, UPI. Okay. And when you are registering, you will be asked to pay 2,000 rupees, and that is a non-refundable sum, but that will be adjusted in your fee. So the total fee for offline classes is 59,000. You will pay 2,000 at the time of registration, and the remaining 57,000 when you will be completing the admission formalities. Okay. For people who look to join online, the process for registration will be same. You will visit the website, you will register yourself. After that, you will get next 3 days time to complete the remaining fee payment and upload the required documents again, passport and government ID proof, passport photo and government ID proof. Okay. So about The students who join online, the classes will be conducted on our app, that is for Vaids ICS, the ISI Lifeline. It's available on Play Store as well as Apple Store, and you can download it. It's there for mobile and tablet devices, not for smart TVs and laptops and Macs. Okay. And the classes will be live, interactive, same the way we are having this seminar. Okay. That does give you a hint of how the online classes are held. The study material for offline people, they can collect the hard copy. For online people, the study material is available in the app as well as in the, they will be couriered a hard copy without any additional charges. The classes, again, I said, are live only. But in case you end up missing a class due to any network issues or some reason, then the classes, the 3 classes of the week, we have a replay on Sunday. The schedule of the batch is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the timing is 2 to 4:30. So the 3 classes of the week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we'll have a replay on Sunday, just like you have a replay of a cricket match, same way. Okay. And what is this? Regarding answer writing, yeah, the most important thing. So how we pursue answer writing is we divide you guys in group of 10 each. Okay. Then the questions are dictated by me and by sir in the beginning of every section. Once the topic is covered in the class, you are supposed to prepare answer for that and get it evaluated. Now, when you are working in group, the idea is that you write an answer, take the feedback from everyone in the group, and once you have taken the feedback, whichever feedback you feel is relevant, you note it, you take it and accordingly improvise your answer. And once you have improvised the answer, you will be showing it to the counselors. And once counselors find that answers are at a certain level of maturity to show to Vaids sir, then you can show them to Vaids sir. Most people ask that why we have to go through this counselor and show to sir. You are welcome to show to sir directly, but the thing is, sir is very strict about answers evaluation. Once he says then answer is okay, then at least 60% marks it will get. Okay. So if you are showing him directly, then the strictness is what usually people cannot take. It's very well known that people, if answer is not up to the mark, sir will just throw away the answer. So that is why we have this stepping process in between. So you can gently be guided to the proper standards. Okay. Other than that, the classroom course includes test series and interview guidance as well. And when you join us, when you join Vaids ICS, we are there with you till you qualify. So that means even after this 4 months of coaching is over, still you will have any support you desire from us for answer writing, for test series. Okay. Even if you wish to attend the batch again, you have some gaps in your understanding and you wish to attend the classes again, you can do that. Just a simple paperwork, you have to give an application to me and that's all. So this is something official. I'll just again repeat the dates. The batch is starting from 17th of December and admissions are from 1st of December. You have to go to our website and register there. In further information, you'll get on the website itself. The schedule of the batch is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. The timing will be 2 to 4:30 and the duration of batch will be 4 months. Okay. So this is some formal information that I had to share with you. And if you have any queries, you may ask. Below.
Sir, 30 March का एग्जाम है उसके लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा था तो रिकॉर्डिंग क्लासेस मिल सकती है आप लोगों को?
वो किया जा सकता है, that can be done. तुम 30th मार्च ये हरियाणा पीसीएस है. ओके. देखो हरियाणा में एक तो सिंगल पेपर है ना. हाँ, तो थोड़ी उसकी स्ट्रैटेजी अलग रहेगी. I think we can discuss this individually. और जो lectures आप ये पूछ रहे हो, you can get the lectures available at institute in tablet form. मतलब institute पे आके आप देख सकते हो. You cannot take them home, but you can sit and watch here. So we can devise a strategy for that. ठीक है.
सर क्लास 11 12 अब नया वाइस आ गया है कि क्लास 11 12 की केरला की जो एससीईआरटी बुक्स आ गए हैं, उससे वो रोल प्ले करती है कि नहीं कि सीधे एम्बर एंड एम्बर से शुरू कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, Ember and Ember is the most lucid book available for anthropology. So if you wish to get acquainted with the subject, that is the best thing to do. ठीक है, Kerala board is there, Tamil Nadu board again is there, but they are more oriented toward objective questions. So if you are targeting BPSC, maybe they will have more relevance. But for the subjective UPSC based questions, I think we have better sources. ठीक है.
सर स्कोरिंग जैसे सर पहले अक्षत सर के मार्क्स 350 के आसपास थे, सचिन
335, हाँ.
335 सचिन सर के मार्क्स थे। सर अब ये जो ट्रेंड है ये सर एंथ्रो में, जैसे शुभम सर की कॉपीज देखी थी सर, उनके आंसर थोड़े और ज्यादा अच्छे लगे, लेकिन सर वो ट्रेंड एंथ्रो में मार्क्स अब कम क्यों मिलने लगे हैं सर पहले से?
Yeah, देखो, there is a rule by UPSC that they have to balance out the schools. So some strictness will be there. Now you yourself pointed out that the answers from Shubham were better than Akshay.
Yes, sir.
So we are, देखो, it's up to us that how much you want to score. Anthropology itself is a huge ocean, but all you need is a bucket or two. So we keep on adding a little bit of more content so that the examiner has lesser tendency to deduct marks. You do just one exercise. You take Sachin's answer on definition of marriage, you take Akshat's, you take Shubham's, then you take Narayanamit's. You will be able to see the difference. There is a certain evolution that is happening.
Yes, sir.
So that is our job to do. So we'll give you something additional so that the so-called hammering that is happening will not happen. And there is yet another thing that is there. When these guys are qualifying, they are making their notes public.
Yes, sir.
When any answer becomes public, then it becomes an average answer. However good it is, it will get average marks.
Yes.
So the marks are going to reduce. So the people who are relying majorly on the answers from toppers, if for instance, this guy, Akshat, he scored 335. If you write the same answers in the next year, you will not even score 320. Okay. So that curve has to be there. Something or some points are to be added to improve the quality, and that is our job to make sure that you get ample of it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
सर मेरा जीएस का बैच फेब में स्टार्ट हो रहा है मेरा। Okay, Bhavya is asking, will we have group of 10 for answer writing in online? Yes, you will. And no, me and my counselors personally have coordination with the group. We are a part of the 10-member group in the WhatsApp, and we coordinate them and help them out to take it off. Suraj, your batch is starting in February, you are saying. GS. First of all, with all this long discussion, I'm not sure why you are having a GS batch. I suggest it's better to join module wise, but still, if you wish to join, it's your call. If you join December batch, you will have an overlap of say 1 month, 1.5 months with your GS classes. So you have to manage and cover it up. और दिखाना चैट क्या है? नहीं जूम में खोल दो। Books versus videos, which is the best? देखो, both have their own point. When someone is making a video, he is not the author of the book. So the detailing will be a little smudgy. Could be, not will be, could be a little smudgy. But whenever all your cues are triggered, audio visual cues are triggered, it's better to understand and detail those things. So video have an advantage that you get to remember things for longer. So the student for 20 hand if I join this year, this ओके देखो यहाँ पे जो सर ने बताया शायद मैं उससे डिफर करूँ थोड़ा सा. Pardon me for that. My opinion is that when you are joining anthropology, if you have covered some or if most of the static portion of GS, it will be better for you. The reason being that the answer writing skills that you will learn for anthropology, you will be easily able to mimic in GS with minor tweakings. Okay, but if you have not done that static part by yourself, that the same job becomes a little more tiresome, I'll say, difficult. So it will be more favorable if you have done some static part. You have covered the GS static part before joining anthropology coaching. But there is no roadblock that I see. But one thing I'll really suggest you guys, that before the batch starts, because from the very first class, rather second class, I'll say, the answer writing will be starting. So you have to be in that zone, be in that mode that you are doing regular answer writing. Okay. So don't be in a yaar abhi to batch shuru hua hai, because that's a general conception in many students' mind that as the batch is starting today, they will be taking first 3-4 classes for orientation and all that. That is not the case. Okay, from the very first day the curriculum will start, and you should be well prepared for it. You are always given the topics to be covered in the classes in advance. So for the first class that will be starting our batch with, we'll start with the topic of marriage. That is chapter 4 in Vaids book. And we want you guys to read that topic thoroughly before coming to the class. Suraj, you were asking something? Suraj Tak.
यस सर.
बोलो.
सर मेरा फैब में बैच स्टार्ट होगा जीएस का. तो और मेरा 2025 में अटेम्प्ट है. तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि जैसे अभी दिसंबर में बैच ज्वाइन करके 4 to 5 मंथ इसको कंप्लीट कर लेता हूँ पहले ही.
That's what I'm saying. Some part of you, majorly paper 2, will overlap with GS. So you have to either learn to manage it. और मेरे को तो अभी भी नहीं समझ आ रहा तुम GS की पूरी कोचिंग क्यों लेना चाहते हो.
सर यही मेरे दिक्कत हो रही कि आप पहले वेद सर ने कहा कि क्यों कोचिंग कर रहे हो, सेल्फ कर लो, ज्यादा पैसा तो मुझे डोनेट कर दो.
देखो यार, to be very honest, this long 14 months batches of GS
नहीं सर,
coaching.
10 मंथ का है मेरा.
कहाँ पे ज्वाइन कर रहे हो?
वाजीराव एंड रावी. मैंने सर
हाँ,
स्टेट पीसीएस का प्रिपरेशन कर रखा है.
If you
But
have
वो
done
मेरा
already, then I don't think you have much need of an entire mains prelims coaching. It's better you do self-study, and if in any particular subject you are finding yourself stuck, the modules are available for individual subjects. Okay, so you have a module like history and ancient culture is one module, then polity, governance, ethics is one module, economy is entirely in one module by itself, then you have geography, environment, and disaster, that becomes one module, so you can take up any of these modules yourself. And
Okay, sir.
one gentleman was asking about questions from current affairs, है ना? तुम पूछ रहे थे. देखो, the idea is that you build your answers on the basis of facts. So, जो basic facts and that you are covered from Lakshmikant, but the current affairs part you have to do on your own. If you are finding trouble, then there are certain institutes like Forum and Vision. Like there is a course in Forum most likely that even our toppers have recommended for current affairs. I keep on forgetting the name of the teacher, sir, who teaches it, but it is very well known. You will just Google it and find. If you are struggling a lot there, you can take that up. Okay. Chalo. Anything else, guys? Any queries? Sure. So I'll just repeat the dates again. The batch is starting from December 17th, and admissions are there on 1st of September. You will visit our website, vaidsics.com, to register and complete your admission process. हाँ विकास बोल.
Hello, sir. My question is here that what would be the average batch size for this December batch?
And the seat limit is 100.
Okay, sir.
100 online, 100 offline. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. Fine. All the best, guys. Hope to see you guys soon. Just 1 second. If you guys still have any queries, you can reach out to me on my number. Please. Test series is included in the classroom course, yes. Test series is usually conducted after mains. Right now, a test series is going on for students who are appearing in 24. So the test series started from October 20th. Okay. So that will be included since your attempt is last 24. So you will need a different alignment of test series and course that we can discuss in person. All right, guys. All the best to everyone for your preparation.